could be a, I think that's our powdered sugar. Oh my gosh, I did it. Look at this, haha. Oh my gosh, so cool. Carnivore Girl's Creative Carnivore Kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show. Carnivore recipes with meat, fish, seafood, eggs, gelatin, flavored seltzer, water, and salt. From super easy to complicated, from quickly done to many hours in the kitchen. I always say everybody's body and brain are different, and you gotta figure out what works best for you. The carnivore lifestyle has tremendous benefits, healing effects, and is the best elimination diet. There are many different ways how to do carnivore. I found a way that momentarily works the best for me. In this cooking show, I'll show you it doesn't have to be boring and can be very creative, delicious, and fun. I already created so many carnivore recipes on Instagram at karnivorgirl. And I have this never-ending list on my phone with tons of ideas. My brain is a gift and a curse. Have fun with this episode. Hello, Carnivore Girl here. Welcome to my Creative Carnivore Kitchen. Today we gonna make something Austrian. Really quickly today, what I'm wearing. I think I'm gonna keep those pants. Those are kind of cool. But yeah, I'm still working on my bag full of clothes that I don't want anymore. So I'm gonna wear it once for an episode and then give it away. Just put my hair a little bit out of the way. Just washed it. So Kaiserschmarrn. That's what we want to do. Something Austrian, by the way, that's the Austrian flag. So Kaiserschmarrn is usually sweet. And usually, have here, it's with eggs, flour, sugar, salt, vanilla sugar, milk, butter, raisins, and powdered sugar. So yeah, and it's like baked in a pan. And yeah, so it's a egg flour dish sweet. Of course, we're gonna not make the original Kaiserschmarrn, but I thought I'm gonna develop a carnivore style Kaiserschmarrn. Of course, not sweet. So let's get started with the powdered sugar. Yes, of course we don't want powdered sugar, but I figured out how I can make something that looks like it, or I think so. Okay, I still have like, it's about one, maybe not quite one egg white left over. I'm gonna use this. So if you wanna know how to separate eggs, how I separate eggs, here is another recipe where I separate eggs. Oh, first things first, almost forgot. Maybe I want to preheat the oven 320 this time. As I said, I have a egg white left over. I think it's barely one. We don't, yeah, like one egg white is enough for that. I always like to add a tiny bit of salt. So, and we're gonna whip it good. I'm gonna use this later again. So egg white test. Yep, it's good enough. Now here I have a baking sheet, parchment paper on it, piping bag. Yep. Put it all in here. I'm gonna shake it so. And now we're gonna hide that on our sheet here. First here, you want to get the air out. So. And then actually, these are my egg white cakes instead of rice cakes. I make this as egg white cakes. So that's what we need for the powdered sugar, but I can show you for egg white cakes I make it double. So I actually, as you can see, I double it up. And these, and then I dry them in the oven, and then these are my, instead of rice cakes, you know. But oh, so I just put all this. But again, for what we need, we only need one layer. The reason why I did 2 layers, I can show you, because I already made them. You see? And they're really fragile. Here it already broke, but it's still intact. So if I want to eat them as like rice cakes, but egg white cakes, and put stuff on it, I make it double as thick, so they're a little bit more sturdy. But we need them for powdered sugar. So we crumble it up and it should look like powdered sugar. So I already made those yesterday. I live in Reno, so it's very dry here, so it goes fast. But the ones I just showed you we're gonna use, we're not gonna use that today. I just wanted to show you how I make it. This is a pretty crappy one. But so let's pretend the oven is preheated to 320. And then we put it in the oven and we basically like dry it. When I did it yesterday, 5 minutes was totally enough. I'm gonna do 10 minutes now. Or what did I do? 8 minutes. Oh yeah, remember, 8 minutes. Yeah, I think I did 8 minutes for those 2 here. And then as you can see, once they're done, I put them on this rack. I call it drying rack. And then I just leave it out at room temperature to really let it dry out like these. And as I said, here in Reno it's really dry, so it goes fast. I don't know, maybe where you live it takes 2-3 days. I made those yesterday and they totally fine to use today. So this is just so what's in the oven now. I mean, I'm gonna finish that, but we're not gonna use that today. Just wanted to show you. So now we really starting with the Kaiserschmarrn. So most Kaiserschmarrn, I think the original one has raisins in it, and what they always do is like they soak the raisins in I saw a recipe in fruit juice, as like an apple juice or something. You could also soak them in like vodka or whatever. So usually also in Switzerland, when we bake and we use raisins, we soak them first. So of course we're not going to use raisins, but I have beef muesli. Oh, I love that. So I already made that. If you want to know how I made beef muesli, here is a recipe where I think it's called seafood muesli, because I used, it's not with seafood, I used it with beef muesli and seafood. I don't remember, but here's a recipe where I make that. So now I thought, hey, look, it kind of, well, yeah, it's the most looking raisin stuff I could find, kind of what I thought about. And actually what I'm gonna do now is really sad, because I love, do you hear it? They actually, they kind of crispy. I love it so much, but I'm trying to do what I can traditionally with very, very untraditional things. I mean, carnivore Kaiserschmarrn, right? So I'm gonna put beef muesli, aka our raisins. I don't know how many. So I'm gonna put some in here, and now we're gonna soak it with this orange vanilla flavor. I don't really like it to drink it, but this is my absolute favorite to cook and bake with because the vanilla flavor really comes out. And Kaiserschmarrn usually has vanilla flavor in it, vanilla sugar or something. So vanilla. So we're gonna soak it. I think it's so sad because it's so nice and crispy, but yeah, of course you don't have to do that, but I really want to do what I can kind of traditionally, right? Oh my gosh, it's so sad. I can't watch it. We need to put that over here. Okay, that's soaking while we work on our actual Kaiserschmarrn now. So eggs, that's the only thing we keep with our Kaiserschmarrn. Well, and vanilla flavor if you want. I already separated them. 4 eggs, 4 egg whites, 4 egg yolks. So let's see. Yeah, let's whip those. We're gonna whip those, but I want to start. No, because then we can use this. Okay, sorry, I'm doing some thinking here. We have 4 egg whites, a little bit of salt, so, and whip it good. Whoa! Well, I knew egg whites, they get like 4 or 5 times the volume. Ooh, now it's preheated. Perfect. Okay, so now I know about 4 fit in here. Egg white test. I love doing that. I mean, I know it's totally fine, but still I'm like, need some excitement in my life. 4 egg yolks. Of course, a little bit of salt. Which salt are we gonna use? And so we use, Kaiserschmarrn has flour in it. You remember? Of course, we're not gonna use flour, but regular flour, chicken flour. And I don't wanna use too much. Like Kaiserschmarrn has a lot of flour in it, but honestly, I don't know yet how much. I'm just gonna, so first I'm gonna whip those yolks. So if you whip the whites first, now I can totally go into the yolks, but then I can't go back into the whites. Those need to be clean to whip whites. That's why I started with those. So I don't know, I measured it out, and then later, of course, below I will put the exact measurements in the description, how much whatever this is, chicken flour I used, how much of the beef muesli I used. I can't talk anymore. Yeah, I would have more, but I don't want to make the shortbread. Now I'm kind of, did I use too much? I hope not. No, we have still all that egg white. Okay, good. So now you are done for today. If you run that under hot water right away, right now, and kind of clean it a bit with your hands, then it's not going to get sticky, and it's not so hard to clean. So let me do that really quickly. Now we have our egg yolks, some salt, chicken flour. Yep. So sad. Still crispy. Ooh, it so tastes like vanilla. Oh my gosh. Oh, it even smells like it. So good. Now we're gonna take our raisins. I'm actually glad I didn't. Sometimes when we bake in Switzerland, we, well, not me anymore, of course, soak raisins overnight. So like, but that's good. So we did the soaking part. And I kind of want to add just a little bit of that. I hope it's getting a bit of the flavor in. Just added a tiny bit. See? Ooh. Ooh, yeah, it's much. Ooh, I'm telling you, it smells so good. Well, water and eggs don't really go well. It separates. So we'll see what happens. That looks good. It's, oh my gosh, I don't know. It smells so good. It smells so refreshing. And now, so you always wanna, actually with baking, always like wanna mix together everything, and then at the end, you wanna use the whipped egg white, the egg snow, how we call it. Oh yeah, egg white snow, that's how we call it. I think, no, Eichschnee, egg snow. Yeah, we call it in Switzerland. Because then you want to fold this under. So, and that takes usually a while because you want to be careful not to destroy the volume. Especially at the beginning, it's a bit, you see, I kind of cut, like fold it under, cut, fold it under. Really takes a while to mix it well, and usually I don't mix it too well, so it keeps the volume. So you see all those, it's not totally well mixed, but I don't care. Oh, now, let me see. Oh, that's way too long. So, you see, you don't want it to get color for the egg snow that we want to do. But as I said, it doesn't matter at all. And because this, I'm gonna add for something else. So you see, then you just put it here and let it dry out for a day or two, and then you get those. So this is the back side, so this is also completely white. Those are perfect. This I left it in for too long. I was talking because the oven wasn't preheated yet, but it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be delicious. This is gonna be a egg white cake for me. I'm probably gonna top it off with some roast or something, and then really good. Look at that nice. Oh, look, whipped it well. Whipped it good. So I kind of cut, then I fold it like under. I kind of so you see, it's not totally nicely folded under, like there's still, but I'm happy like that. I want it like this. I feel okay. I feel like we need more raisins. I'm gonna put a little bit more in it. They not soaked, yeah. So like the little ones here, just a little bit. Actually, all the raisins are on the bottom. I think it's okay. I'm gonna start heating up the pan over here. And now, usually I have a little plastic bag in the freezer with tallow. But look at this nice tallow here. Look at that nice fat. Totally use, oh. So. that's enough. With this, like the remains, this here, oh my gosh, this is my candy. I call this carnivore candy. Well, this beef candy, because this is from beef. Oh, it's fat and salt. It's the best. Never throw that away. Ugh, I feel like it's separating. Oh yeah, look, it's kind of, well, that's as good as it gets. I have it like on medium low, I would say. Okay, that's how it goes now. Okay, maybe actually medium, a little bit more than medium. Okay, I have no idea how this comes out, but I know it will be delicious because when I know what's in there, it has to be delicious. So good. 5 minutes. It's not even doing anything yet, so I'm gonna turn it up again a little bit. Okay, so I didn't like what it was doing, so I turned on both rings so I have the bigger surface. Now it's been 5 minutes. Ooh, and now actually, yeah, it says, where is my, so I'm gonna make 4 parts, cut it in 4. I think it's so sad to do that, but I found a recipe for Kaiserschmarrn. Oh, I'm really gonna turn it down now. So now we're gonna, oh, yep, a little bit blackish, still okay. So we're gonna turn those. Nice color though, that's good. A little tiny bit too much in the middle there, but otherwise good. It's actually nice with Kaiserschmarrn. You don't have to be really worried to flip it nicely, because you then pull it apart in bite-sized pieces anyways. It's like just it's not a nice cake round stuff on there, it's like pieces. So I really turned it down. Yeah, in the middle it got a little bit too much, but that's okay, it's not too bad. But still, here, nice color. So pull it apart in like pieces. You know what, I'm gonna turn it off, because unfortunately I have electric stove, not how do you say, not a gas, so it stays warm, hot for a very long time. So you just want to pull it in bite-sized pieces. That's what it said. So that's what it said in our original Kaiserschmarrn recipe. So let's say that's good. That's kind of how, I should have looked up, like show you a picture of a real Kaiserschmarrn. Sorry, don't have one. But it kind of does look like this. It's kind of just like a mess. So, and now lots of powdered sugar on top. So these are the ones from yesterday. I want to see if that works. That could be a, ooh, I think that's our powdered sugar. Oh my gosh, I did it. Look at this, haha. Or maybe the big piece. Oh my gosh, so cool. You see, you don't need much. I just had a lot of egg whites left over. Actually, some people, they put so much powdered sugar on it. You can't even see they're so fun to eat. You can't even see the food anymore. A bit more here. Oh my gosh, this looks so, oh my gosh, this looks actually really real. I'm telling you. I'm from Switzerland, I'm not from Austria. And we don't really know Kaiserschmarrn. We know that it exists, we know, but we don't really eat that. So I don't think I've ever had real Kaiserschmarrn. What is this? This 6 days ago, that's a piece of heart, beef heart, with fat. I left fat on it on purpose. So I've done that before with RT dried lamb steak. Here is that recipe. So I just, RT means room temperature. So I room temperature dried it. As I said, here's the recipe, so if you want to know how I made this. But so I've done that 6 days ago. So I want to cut this open, cut some slices. And oh, I'm so excited to try this. I so wanted to try it yesterday and the day before yesterday. Every day I wanted to try it, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. No, I'm gonna wait. Oh, look at this. Look how beautiful. As I said, I've done it with lamb. I've done it with a lot of different pieces, beef pieces, different cuts, but I've never done it with heart, with an organ. So I'm super excited how this will taste, especially the fat is always the best part. Kaiserschmarrn. I thought it would taste a little bit vanilla seltzer. Maybe I should have added more raisins. It's good. It's a little bit dry. If I would do that again, I wouldn't leave the Kaiserschmarrn that long in the pan, because I like it when the egg is still liquidy. But super good. And I still have the water I used for the beef muesli. Wait, here's that. I don't want to pour it over because it's going to destroy everything. But for me, yeah, I should have added a little bit more of the beef muesli, I think. Actually here, so it's like soak it a little bit in here. Oh yeah. That is good. But I keep soaking the pieces in here. And I'm super excited for this. Beef heart. I only like beef heart either raw or the outside very well torched, but the inside still raw. I like it cooked. This is not cooked, so it was a raw piece of beef heart that I started with. So oh yeah. A mild flavor. Now the fat. Oh. It's funny. Yeah, it's better together. Usually I like fat just by itself, but with this, together is better. Oh, but it's really good. It's like a mild flavor. Really mild. Awesome. Amazing. You really should do that too with beef heart. Yep. Totally. Kaiserschmarrn, I think it really looks like, oh man, I wish I could show you. Hey, okay, really quickly. I'm kind of mad now because I just see, you see that red stuff A lot. Yeah, they also call it kind of like pancake. It's like something like a pancake. Do you see that red stuff here? I could have totally done that. Well, here too. I think you can also have applesauce with it. That's why but look at this. This looks like mine, kinda, huh? So yeah, that's why they serve it with like applesauce or some, not really cranberry. I think it's more like rote Grütze. It's like, yeah, some berry sauce or something, because it's kind of dry. So also the real Kaiserschmarrn, I think, could be dry. So you have something to pour over or to dip in. And so this red, like I could have totally done that. Something like this, I could have totally done that, because the carnivore jelly, I make carnivore jelly, and here is a recipe where I make the carnivore jelly. I think it's for the Spitzbube, exactly, or maybe I put another recipe there, I don't know. Yes, oh my gosh, why didn't I do more research? And I could have made the carnivore jelly with it. That would have been so perfect with the red jelly. But this is good too, to soak it a little bit in here. Anyways, usually I don't make stuff twice, but maybe I will make it again. And then instead of beef muesli, I could use lamb muesli or some other animal. And then I'm gonna do it with jelly, the carnivore jelly. Okay, long enough me talking, explaining, and doing stuff. That's good. And the heart also. Super delicious. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you try out this recipe, please tag me and let me know how you like it. Subscribe, share, like, comment, follow me on Instagram @karnivorgirl. See you next week in my next episode of Carnivore Girl's Creative Carnivore Kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show.